another person that was arrested. We recently have had a lot of car windows broken and then things taken from them. Primarily, they've been at apartment complexes. We've made an arrest. This is another one we've got a lot of follow-up, but the apartment complexes are on Briggs Drive, Graduate Avenue, Valhalla Boulevard, Ebenezer, I think it's Avenue, Clearwater Place, Sheldon Drive, and then there was on West 46th Street, but I don't remember where on West 46th. But this has been going on for the last several weeks. We've had, I'll say, conservative, maybe 30 to 40 different car windows that have been broken, and anything. I mean, there was one, we had a shopping bag, an empty shopping bag taken. There's been a lot of wallets and purses and credit cards, laptops. There's really anything that has any kind of value has been taken from these cars. All of them were locked, but the windows were broken. We believe he had some type of tool that he was using to break the windows. We also had, in all of these break-ins, there were 5 firearms that were taken from different cars. So this kind of came to a head yesterday. The credit cards had been used at different businesses, and those businesses have surveillance video, and so that's been the real key. The detectives went out, reviewed some of those videos, and then were able to develop a suspect and kind of figured out who that was, basically. So the suspect lives on Golden Creek Place, that's where it is. So detectives were out there. The suspect came out. They were able to talk to him and detained him. Once they were talking to him, he made a comment that he had a gun in his pocket or his waistband. That turned out to be a stolen gun from one of those cars that he broke into. So he was arrested for possession of a stolen firearm. He had a small amount of meth that was with him, so he also had the controlled substances. Those are the 2 charges we have on him right now. Actually, there's 2 counts of possession of a stolen firearm. They ended up serving a search warrant of his apartment and the car and recovered a whole lot of items that we believe are stolen. There was a couple of rifles or long guns. I guess one was a shotgun, but a rifle and a shotgun were found in his apartment. So we've recovered 3 of the 5 stolen firearms. And just through this investigation, we believe we know where the other 2 are, but haven't found them yet. I think that's kind of it. So, I mean, the main thing with this is it's really similar to the others. We've got all these different pieces of stolen property. We need to now go through and try to find the victims and make a match. So, obviously, the stolen credit cards are going to be an easy one, but there's a lot of other items where it's just going to be going through the reports and then contacting victims to see if we can match that up. So there will be more charges in the future related to these burglaries, but we don't have any at this point in time.
And once they're matched, and once the victims do press charges, that's the additional charges we can add.
Right, yeah, and most likely, I imagine we'll probably end up getting an affidavit and then getting an arrest warrant for those charges. But the main thing they have to do now is find these victims so we know where they came from. I think most of these people, most of the victims where they had car windows broken made reports, so that'll make it somewhat easier, but there's still a lot of legwork to go through and match this up.
Is this crime spree, I'll call it, over the last 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years or just here in the last few days? You know, roughly.
Yeah, it's the last, probably a little bit more. I'd say maybe 3 to 4 weeks, something like that, just off the top of my head.
And he lived in an apartment complex himself.
Yep. And all of the things, I mean, we believe that everything he did was at apartment complexes. So he didn't burglarize any homes or apartments or businesses. All of them were car windows that he was breaking, and he seemed to prefer the ones that were in apartment lots.
And he broke windows that were at his own apartment?
I don't think he broke any, I don't think we had any that were at Golden Creek Place. I'm not sure on that though, but I don't think so.
Do we have his name?
Yep, his last name is Tidwell, Tidwell. First is Mitchell, Mitchell. Middle is Craig, Craig, and he's 47 from Sioux Falls. And that's kind of it. The